honestly, I'm not sure whether to be excited or deeply concerned. This season on Cybercrime Junkies, we're unleashing full-blown chaos. And I mean chaos. Real spies, actual double agents, AI behaving like it needs therapy, and cyber stories so freaking ridiculous you'll swear we made them up, but nope. Humanity really is that reckless. We've got interviews that feel like Netflix rejected them for being too real, AI demos that absolutely should not work, but somehow do, and educational moments sprinkled between all of us wondering, how are people still falling for this? If you're a cybersecurity pro, a business leader, or just someone who enjoys watching digital dumpster fires from a safe distance, congratulations. This season is genetically engineered for you. New episodes every week, more games, more audience trolling, participation. More cyber insanity wrapped in storytelling your compliance department definitely won't approve. Welcome to Season 8. Let the chaos begin. This is Cybercrime Junkies. This is Cybercrime Junkies. Let's get started. Yeah, I know, it's like show and tell. All right, quick question before we start. Did you wake up today thinking the biggest threat to your organization was a hoodie-wearing hacker in a basement somewhere outside of Eastern Europe? Cool. You're wrong. Today, cybercriminals don't break in anymore. They log in. They sit next to you. They pass background checks. They bring therapy dogs. Yeah, therapy dogs. In the next few minutes, you're going to hear about AI tools that can be hijacked, surveillance cameras that can hear you scream but can't even protect themselves or render help, and insiders who used AI literally to ask how to cover up the crime they had just committed. I can't make this stuff up. This isn't Black Mirror. It's not science fiction. This is corporate America with admin privileges. Welcome to Chaos, the monthly segment of Cybercrime Junkies, where the hacks are real, the hype is optional, and someone somehow has the dumbest ideas that keep winning. This is Cybercrime Junkies. Let's get into it.
Before, how's Zach doing?
Doing great.
Zach's doing fine.
Excellent.
We're rolling.
I think he's doing fine. All right, well, welcome everybody to Cybercrime Junkies. I am your host, David Morrow, and in the studio today is the illustrious Dr. Sergio Sanchez.
Hello.
And the infamous Zach Moscow. Gentlemen, how are you?
Very good. Yourself?
Doing fine, Zach. On the mend?
I'm on the mend, feeling back to normal. Thanks for checking.
Well, that's great. So we have our chaos episode. It is the most insane cyber stories you won't believe are real, AI hacks and WTF moments. And we each bring a story that we found, the meaning behind it, why it matters. And we're also going to play Hack or Hype. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to play Hack or Hype. The greatest
all week.
The greatest. Wow, I didn't turn that off. All right, we're back. It's the greatest trivia game on the planet, and we are playing for 4,322 cybercrime bucks, which, by the way, are completely worthless. But
we can make a coin out of them, David.
We very well may make a cryptocurrency out of it, or send you a sticker for playing. So, who would like to begin for our first story?
I'll kick it off.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, there's one that I really love. So I saw this on the Hacker News a couple days ago. Researchers have come out with a report that identified 30 vulnerabilities across AI coding tools. Now, some of the audience may not know about these, but one of the big innovations in AI is being able to code more efficiently, faster, more error-free, even than humans can do. And there are tools out there like Cursor is a big one. I know that GitHub has an AI-powered version. Anyway, they found multiple flaws across a lot of these tools and technologies for remote code execution and injection. So if you're not a coder, why does that matter? I think it reinforces everything that we're talking about and have been talking about the security implications of new technologies, right? And understanding that inherently there is risk in using AI products, being mindful of that, prioritizing your security practices, being careful what you give them access to. This is a perfect example of having proprietary code exposed to anybody who's there watching.
Yep, absolutely. All right, good story. There was a good lesson, good story, good find from the Hacker News. We will give you applause for that. Well done. I mean, from the bottom of my heart. All right, Sergio, you're up next. Go ahead.
Perfect. So actually, this article, this story came from my cousins in Spain. And I will tell you at the end why it's connected to us here in the United States. So I want you to imagine a company that promised to eliminate all crime in America. All crime out of the United States. Sounds great, right?
Yeah.
Imagine they are doing it by tracking every car, listening to every scream on the street, and giving also attention to something like a gunshots. Okay, welcome to Flock Safety. This is the surveillance company that built America's largest private spy network.
So like the traffic cameras and stuff.
Correct. So Flock Safety operate over 80,000 AI-powered cameras across the United States. This is not only normal traffic cameras. They can check for your license plate. They have basically license plate readers that capture your plate number. But now also your vehicle details, even your bumper stickers. You know, they discovered that criminals change license plates.
Sure.
But now you have, bumper stickers that are specific for that car, or even, marks for, crashes, scratches, etc., etc.
Yeah, that's why Zach keeps his drill in the back of his trunk. Because after he knocked off that liquor store last Thursday, he had to he was doing it by hand, and he's like, my hands were getting cold. So he's got that. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to share
this.
that.
This beard is actually a stick-on. I can just
it pulls right off. Next time I see you, I'm pulling that beard.
All right. So this information that these cameras are kept for 30 days, okay? And every time you pass in front of these cameras, you are logged. When you went, and all is traceable and tracked by basically police, which is a good idea. If you are not a criminal, you don't have to be worried about it. But now, wait, it's more. They just add Raven. This is their acoustic gunshot detection system. But now, it's not only designed to detect gunfire, also have a new feature that listens for human distress.
Oh, if somebody's screaming for help.
Screaming, yes. So they have very high power microphones in basically every important city in America. So now that sadly violate a couple of, eardropping laws. But the Flock looks like care. Now, the real problem here is this. This is what my cousins in Spain found in this article. So these cameras was tested by independent security researcher. The name is John Gaines. He conducted an extensive research on documented 51 security findings, including 22 CVE assigned vulnerabilities. They are critical now. So what he found in these cameras, so they were reuse default passwords. So password 123 or admin password.
Yeah.
Hidden triggers accessibility via button press. You can press a button and give you information.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Most business leaders have a fatal flaw which results in their growth being interrupted or stopped terminally. They ignore the mountain they're about to crash into, distracted by the focus on revenue growth. Until it's too late. Don't become another fatal business statistic. Keep your cybersecurity modern so you can grow without interruption. Stay competitive. Get NetGain. Stay focused on your growth and funding. While NetGain keeps your technology always available with expert-level cybersecurity services to stop breaches in their tracks, all at a fraction of the cost of managing it yourself. Don't wait for a technology disaster to interrupt and cripple your growth. Speak with a specialist today. Contact NetGain Technologies today at 844-777-6278 or reach out online at netgainit.com. That's 844-777-6278 and netgainit.com. Grow your business uninterrupted. Contact NetGain today.
So it's susceptible to a lot of people hacking.
Yes, completely unauthenticated APIs.
Wow.
You can have root shell access directly using Wi-Fi. Direct camera feed access, so you can see what the cameras see. And this is somebody that just can be under the pole where the camera is located and get it.
So what you're telling us, let me pause you for a second. What you're telling us is they've amassed this massive surveillance system that can hear and see all the way down to the details of a bumper sticker on a car and hear a voice from yards away, 100 yards away or more. And then those are not even secured. They're easily hacked.
Correct. So basically, that's the translation. Everyone with basic technical knowledge could potentially compromise these cameras, view footage, manipulate the data, even take them offline.
Where has this been installed? I imagine this has been installed in several cities in the U.S.
Chicago, Seattle, New York City, and this is why it's happening in Spain. They are having 500 of these cameras in Barcelona, where my cousins lives. So when they saw that, they sent me this email telling me, is this true?
Yeah, right down by like Plaza Mayor and stuff in Madrid and Barcelona, all that.
Exactly. So I was reading this white paper that you can find, anybody can find in the website called Zenodo, Zenodo. And the writer, again, is John Gain. And basically the defender checklist for vulnerabilities is there. And
that's a good story.
Yes, actually, he contact Flog and told him about it. And he says, well, don't worry, the cameras have physical security. So it's like, well, I guess criminals can never climb pole.
Right.
Yeah, sure. So that
unbelievable.
It's not that the police is using it, it's that criminals can use it. That is the problem.
Oh my.
And I think they're both. I feel like they're both problems. There's privacy laws, and also this is very evocative of what was happening in China 5-10 years ago. And and the
I don't want to be in trouble with the police.
Wasn't me.
Unbelievable. Well, thank you for sharing that, Sergio. That was a really interesting, that's an interesting story. I mean, that could be an entire episode because there's privacy issues. There's all of the Internet of Things vulnerabilities. There's a lot of things to break that down. Maybe we'll do a deeper dive into that later.
Absolutely.
Really interesting. All right. My story is insider risk. You ever think the big danger to your company is some shadowy hacker in Russia or a zero-day exploit that you haven't patched yet? Well, spoiler alert, sometimes the real danger sits right next to you in the break room, sipping good coffee, scrolling LinkedIn like everybody else. Enter the ghost contractors. Meet Munib and Sohaib Akhtar, twin brothers from Virginia, who are formerly convicted state-level hackers who rejoined the workforce working for, of all places, a federal contractor. Yeah. What could go wrong, right? Well, looks like their work ethic or their work product wasn't up to snuff and they got fired. But instead of walking out quietly, they walked into legendary status. On their way out, they deleted, allegedly, 96 government databases held by their employer, including files for the Department of Homeland Security, the IRS, the FBI, and more. 96 databases. The brothers had previously pled guilty a couple years earlier for hacking-related offenses, and apparently that didn't stop their contractor employer from rehiring them. According to the indictment, because they got indicted, minutes after deleting a Department of Homeland Security entire database, one of them opened an AI tool, a generative AI tool, and asked, "How do I cover my tracks and clear system logs now?"
Not the
That's
brightest
right.
criminals,
Yeah.
are they? Good at hacking, not good at common sense.
That's right. They even used AI for the cleanup. Devices were wiped, files were destroyed, evidence was erased, all orchestrated by people with legitimate access. So yeah, insider threat doesn't just mean data leaks, right? Or people exposing things. Sometimes it means we wipe your records, erase your audits, and ghost delete everything.
It also means you need good termination policies and revoking access before that meeting starts.
Yeah. I mean, if you run a business, even a small one, or manage a family-run operation, treat every user with internal access as a potential threat vector.
Yeah.
Enforce the principle of least privilege. Only give access to what they need today, not what they might need in a crisis, and remove access immediately the second someone is offboarded. Don't wait until later next week.
Zero trust.
Absolutely. So now,
Great story.
yeah, wasn't that interesting?
Great
I mean,
story.
that, you know, I like insider threat because it's something that a lot of people don't talk about that often in cybersecurity because it doesn't involve detection or bells and whistles and things that vendors
not as
sell,
sexy,
but it is, yeah, but it's really, really significant.
And it's universal.
Not only that, you know, these guys were malicious and they do it on purpose. But how many people can erase that database because they don't know what they're doing? And sadly, the company has not set it up something in place to try to avoid that mistakes.
Insider threat is dangerous.
Okay, now it is time for the legendary hack or hype. All right, are you guys excited? People are really excited. We are getting people going. So, in this game, as you recall, I will read a newspaper headline, a title of a story, and each one of you will tell me, is it a real hack or is it just hype? Is it made up? All right?
All right.
Can't wait.
Here we go. Chinese gaming company appoints an AI robot as their CEO, and the stock outperforms the market.
I think it's real.
Sergio, you're down for real?
I'm down for real. And let me tell you why. Because also, I think Albania declared AI to be the head of a Department of State. So war is getting crazy. Yep.
Okay.
Nothing could go wrong there.
Nothing can go wrong there. Okay. Zach, where are you falling on the scale?
You know, I feel like that's crazy enough and there's enough PR involved in that I'm going to say that is real.
And I have to tell you something, 16 years working in the video game industry, I saw people doing very crazy things there. So
both of you got it right. Well done. Both of you are correct. It is a Chinese gaming company. Sergio, you nailed it. NetDragon Websoft appointed Miss Tang Yu, an AI-powered virtual humanoid robot, as the rotating CEO of its flagship subsidiary. After the announcement, coverage noted the company's stock performance outpaced the Hang Seng's index for a long period of time, prompting headlines like "Bot CEO beats human CEO on financial returns." I can't make this stuff up. Or can I?
That is
That's the whole
giving bad ideas to people here in the United States. I can see now some boards says, well, why we don't try this?
Well, yeah.
They did say rotating CEO, not
Right, and it
permanent.
was a subsidiary. It wasn't the parent company.
It's a heck of a
start.
PR. It's a heck of a PR stunt.
Well, and as we say with AI, crawl, then walk, then run. So maybe they're just crawling. They're starting with a subsidiary. Okay, I've got another one. Guys, ready?
Ready.
All right. Hospital discovers ransomware gang used its therapy dog's GPS collar to map the facility. Hospital discovers a ransomware gang used its therapy dog's GPS collar to map the facility. Sergio,
I
true or false?
think it's true too. I have all my dogs I have 6. They have GPS, and I can see exactly where are they located, and I can actually see their room in my house that suppose they are. So
Wow.
that is possible.
Okay. Where are you sitting, Zach?
Time out. You have 6 dogs, Sergio?
Yeah.
I know. I wasn't going to go down that rabbit hole.
All right, I'm sorry.
He's got 6 dogs, all with GPS. Like,
I
can
will
you
tell
imagine
later.
Sergio's panel? He must have like 20 monitors.
How many vacuums do you have?
Yeah,
All
how
right,
many
so-
smart vacuums do you have, man?
3.
3.
I
There you
have.
go.
I hope it's not a commercial, but I have 1 Brava and the same brand for.
We're not sponsored, but if they want to sponsor, we will be happy to be sponsored
We'll take
by
them.
smart vacuums.
I think the use case of this example actually makes all the sense in the world. To me, I'm going to go true.
Both of you are wrong. It's a tough game this time. Both of you were wrong. No, I just totally made that one up. But I had fun with that one.
But that's
It's a good one.
possible.
I feel like
It's plausible, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is plausible.
in my mind, I was thinking through how much intel would a cyber criminal really get out of a physical map was the one kind
Right.
of pause that I had.
Like a
Yeah.
really, well,
I got distracted by the 6 dogs. It's Sergio's fault.
Mm-hmm.
you think about it, if you get the floor plans of a hospital, you can call and do something like social hacking and says, hi,
Ah.
I'm such and such nurse from this floor. I can see that, this room, blah, blah, blah. So that will give them familiarity with the location. And make it
Absolutely.
in a different way.
Yep. That's exactly right. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for this session of Chaos. We appreciate you. Check us out on LinkedIn. Follow each one of us. Sergio Sanchez, Dr. Sergio Sanchez, David Morrow, myself, Zach Moscow. Also, you can find us on Substack, where we have newsletters, and our podcast is on there now as well. I've got the Chaos newsletter. Sergio, what's the name of your newsletter there on Substack?
It is basically behind the digital curtain.
Right. Behind the Digital Curtain by Dr. Sergio Sanchez. Check us out. I'm going to get Zach to do a Substack too.
One of these days.
I really enjoy it. I really like it. It's a neat platform. It's kind of like it's like a blend of LinkedIn and Twitter,
Yeah.
because you can kind of tweet out stuff and you get some really good insight. It's not very political, and the Kardashians aren't on there, so it's really kind of nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm out if they're not there, David.
Yeah, I know.
why-
That's a big
that's why I'm
driver
on.
for you.
Yeah.
So, well, thanks everybody for attending, and gentlemen, thank you so much for your contributions. I think this is a really fun episode. I look forward to the next one. I've got a whole bunch of stories and titles for Hacker Hype, so that game's got legs. So,
All right. See y'all
all
next
right.
time.
I'm thinking of even creating like a little intro so that it like announces it, like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hacker Hype. So,
Can add it to the soundboard. Yeah.
Yes, and I've got your music too from your bands.
Oh yeah, we should do that.
I still have to have to integrate that as well. So, all right, thank you everybody. We will be back next time with leading stories each one of us brings you on, and we hope you find value. Feel free to reach out, text the studio with questions, and we'll go from there. Thanks everybody.
Thank you. Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
Catch us on YouTube, follow us on LinkedIn, and dive deeper at cybercrimejunkies.com. Don't just watch, be the type of person that fights back. This is Cybercrime Junkies, and now the show.